Hello and welcome to dvdfever.co.uk's unboxing video of Resident Evil Biohazard Collector's Edition. This is a bit later than the usual unboxing videos, but it was only delivered today and I want to show you why. Let's just start by looking at the box. It's quite nice and glossy actually. It's a very nice presented box. Has a nice halfway opening, nothing on the bottom, and just says Resident Evil Biohazard on the sides. Let's get straight into the actual thing. Lots of bubble wrap, probably to protect it. There has been some unfortunate incidents with some of these been reported online recently, so hopefully this one will not have suffered the same fate. First off, let's look at the squeaky finger, which you get along with the set. And if you pull it apart, if it will let me pull it apart, it's a USB. Not exactly too sure how much data is actually on this, but I'm sure probably about between 8 and 16 gigabytes. So you have something in there, so it's kind of cool to put in the side of your machine. I have to admit, whenever looking at this, it would have been cooler if the USB was on this side, so you actually had the fingernail popping out of your machine, rather than just a little weird pink that could be looking like a pig's nose or something like that. But yeah, it's interesting, but it's a pretty cool little idea to come along with it, at least, you know, because there is a finger puzzle in the game which you get to do, and if you do find it, because a lot of the stuff is very, very hidden in the game. But yeah, that's a cool little thing. It feels very, you know, rubbery and stuff, so anyway, put this back in and look at the main feature, which is, of course, the Baker family mansion. So it feels like it's made from plastic and has a ceramic or resin base. It's very nicely detailed, has a lot of detail around the base, but also has a little slot in the back for putting your game case into if you want to display your game with the actual mansion in your display cabinet or whatever. Also has some really nice features. The actual detail to the house itself reminds me of like a miniature model you would see in something like maybe, you know, a miniature game like Warhammer or something like that, which is pretty cool. All seems very sturdy, no broken parts on it, thankfully. And I think it's a really cool little display piece if you have a Detolf IKEA cabinet or something like that. There are little features on there that show you like the doorways, the basements, all little parts of the creepy mansions has. There's the little stairwell up there, which you do go along in the game as well. So it's very nicely detailed. It's very different than the American edition, because this edition doesn't come along with anything like it doesn't have the music box or the lights on it, but it is a better detailed mansion compared to that. Also inside the box, we have DLC, which is the survival pack action set. So it includes some ammunition, special grenade, lockpick, solid fuel. So basically it also helps you when it comes to the actual game, but it also comes along with the unlocked Madhouse mode, which you can unlock if you finish the game, but basically makes the game harder, limits your saves and stuff like that. So if you really want to go for the full style of it. But here we have also, what I can see, video game. So if you have a copy of the actual game and you want to change up what the design looks like on the actual cover, you can put this in. This looks like it's for the, you know, PS4, PC, and also Xbox One. So it comes along with extra sleeves. That's very nice. If you do want to change the cover, if it doesn't appeal to you, because some people don't really like some of the game covers come out these days, and they change it like for the inside look of it. Also comes along with the lithograph set. Really nice creepy picture of the Baker family at the dinner table, which I'm sure a lot of people have seen who've been following up on this game, which is very reminiscent of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre scene near the end of the movie, where they're having dinner. The lovely one there of Jack Baker on the floor after getting stabbed by Ethan. The graphics in this game are fantastic, by the way. It's just really worth getting. Yep, there's some details when it comes to the actual newspapers and notes and files that you get throughout the game, which I do recommend. If you do play the game, look at everything because it really opens up the story. And of course the mansion itself with the little girl outside, or could be the granny, could be anything, spoilers maybe, I don't know, but oh, and of course the iconic VHSs which have been shown up in the game as well, probably is going to appeal to very much those who either reminisce about VHS, and probably a lot of kids out there who don't have a clue what VHS probably is these days, because it has gotten to that generation gap now. And finally, last thing we get in here is, I can get it right, a very nice hardback art book. Looks like very nice umbrella logo there in the front, so there is a so it ties more into your Resident Evil. So I'm guessing this is just with art from the actual Resident Evil. Oh, actually, I could be wrong. That's the crow from Resident Evil 1. So it could be more than just that. So the picture from Resident Evil as well, with a zombie lurking around. So we're getting more than just art book to Resident Evil 7. We're actually getting an art book to do with Resident Evil itself over the years. So it's a bit of a nice little collector's thing if you are a fan of the series. Very nice. And nice glossy sheets as well. The original Spencer Mansion in there as well from the first game. The dogs, the body in the body bag. Going to Resident Evil 2 with Leon and his early concepts from what is now dubbed as Resident Evil 1.5. Claire Redfield. There's the design from I think it's Elsa Walker, isn't it, from Resident Evil 1.5? So yeah, very nice. So you get like those on here, Nemesis, Zero, Resident Evil 4, big fan favourite. Yeah, so everything pretty much in canon Resident Evil wise, and also Revelations. Very, very nice art book, very nice addition to come along with it. I didn't expect the art book to be that good, to be honest. Very impressed with it, but yeah. So that's what you get all in the collector's edition. Now the thing is, a lot of people are a little bit worried about the collector's edition over one issue, the price. It is a bit pricey. It is £100. And that's without the game, which I do think is a wee bit of a misstep, especially in Capcom's part. It is a really, really nicely made mansion. Some really nice additions in there. I think this is more nicer made than like Scorpion you got along with Mortal Kombat, or the Doom figurine you got along with Doom. Like, they feel very plasticky and not very well made compared to this. So there is that aspect. So I can see it being worth more the price than that because of that feature. But yeah. Very, very cool. So I would probably recommend this if you are a big Resident Evil fan and a big collector of Resident Evil and you really want to have like everything. It's not essential. The DLC in it is kind of cool, but again, not needed. And this is kind of weird because it looks like this here is where the game would have been slotted in if you got the game along with it. So I'm guessing the price and the fact that it didn't come along with the game was probably a last-minute decision by Capcom, and that's why that's still there, the game slot, because otherwise why would it be there? I mean, if you got the game separate, why would you put it in this just a pack away somewhere? You would want it out on your shelf, or maybe you buy it digitally, so who knows. Anyway, that is the box, and there's my cat. He doesn't come along with a set, so don't expect that. He's just sniffing the mansion. But hey, whatever floats his boat. Good boy. Anyway, that's my little unboxing done. I hope you enjoyed it and enjoyed seeing my cat at the end. But yeah, thank you very much. And I hope you enjoy the game if you played it. If not, I definitely recommend it. I give it 8.5 out of 10, but in reconciliation, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. It was a fantastic game. And thank you very much. Goodbye.